Good to see you. Welcome back. This is Global News Morning, and this is our very dear friend Matt Lee. We're talking some real estate matters, specifically from REALTOR.ca. Some key consumer insights. It was published recently for the end of 2022. Lots of interesting findings here. Matt, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yes, we're starting to see, the amount of technology that, you can key into what people are really looking for in our area, and we look at minimum price, maximum price, and, I think, diving into all these things, we can kind of explain where our main focus is. And basically it helps with pricing and knowing what you have.
It gives people an idea of what you're looking for in relation to what other people are looking for. Kick it off for us. What are some
Yeah.
of the key findings for you?
We look at what is the minimum price that seems to be in the lead. So basically the minimum price that people are looking at is 400,000 is almost 8%, 500,000 is 7%, 300,000 is 5.2%. And then you get into the higher numbers. A million as a low number is 5%. 600 is approximately 5% as well. So if you look at these numbers, they're spread pretty evenly from about 400 up to a million. So that seems to be those key numbers.
How big of a reach is this? Is this for all of Kingston and region?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're getting really good information from Realtor.ca because it tends to be where people go. So 500,000 is almost 10% of what people are looking at as a maximum price. 400,000 is 9%. 600,000 is 8%. And then 700 is 5.6%. So you've got that 4, 5, 6 number as a maximum. So if we look at the minimum and the maximum, they're kind of looking between 4 and 5, 4 and 6. And staying in that range, and then the lower percentage people look outside of that, and they get so there's still a large market outside of that, but the key numbers seem to be in that range.
And it is a big range, actually.
Yeah, that's right. And then we look at bedrooms. We want to look at what are people looking for, and they say so. 27%, 26.3% of people are looking for 3+ bedrooms. And then they're saying that 23% are looking for 2+ bedrooms. So are they looking for a house that has 2 bedrooms plus a den, so they don't miss anything? So and then you work your way down from there. Most 38% of people are looking for 2+ bathrooms, and then 30% of people are looking for 1+, and then it drops off. So we're looking at, we look at these numbers, we're saying somebody's looking for 2/3 bedrooms, and they're looking for a minimum of 1+ a half bathroom. So if there's a house that has 1 bathroom, is that going to hurt the price? Well, we have to look and we have to say, is there a spot to put that in? Do we price it differently? Do we look at what the cost is of doing that? There's lots of different ways of looking at that as well.
You mentioned search words and technology. Some people can put in, we live on the water. They want a waterfront home.
If we look at keywords, waterfront is 51%.
Wow.
So if somebody's going to type in a keyword, waterfront is the majority. And then it drops from 51% for waterfront to 7.3% for pool, and then 7% for a garage. So the key word is waterfront in Kingston area. We have so many lakes, and we have the islands, and we have everything. If anybody's looking for a keyword that they want to be in their search, it's waterfront.
I'm surprised garage is only 7%.
No, I know, because everybody really needs storage, and because with the snow that we have, you'd think that they'd want to have that, right? And then if you look at acreage, land size, 1 acre plus is 20%, 2 acres plus is 19%, and 5 acres plus is 19%. And then you work your way up there. So I mean, like, people are looking for some space. They're looking for waterfront, and that is the main focus.
The one bunch of numbers that jumped out at me are the demographics. It talks about the age of the users and the user personas. Interesting.
Yeah, so if we look at the age of users, you say 14.7% is between 18 and 24, which
Wow.
is great because that means that the first home buyer is starting to look, they're looking at how expensive rents are, and it's like, okay, we're going to start to get into the market. I mean, I bought my first house when I was 19. So, I mean, when we look at this is good. I think that that's it's healthy. Yeah, 25 to 34 is 20% of the market. 35 to 44 is again 20.3% of the market. 45 to 54 is 19.7. So that's the bulk right there. So if you go from 25 to 55, that's 60%.
Hmm.
That's the market, and then it starts to dwindle off a little bit down to 14%, and then 10% above 65. So
This is interesting. User personas, and it breaks it down between repeat buyers, first-time buyers, investors.
So this is good. I mean, that's the top three categories that we're really looking at. So we're looking at repeat buyers. Somebody owns a house and they're going to a larger home or they're going to downsize, and that is 54% of that market. So
Wow.
we are looking at that. First home buyers, I think that's a really exciting number to see. 31% of all of Realtor.ca is a first home buyer. So that means that people are trying to get into that market, and it's good. I mean, they're trying to put equity behind themselves, and that's an excellent thing to do. And then the real estate residential investors, 8.1%. That makes sense. You're looking at somewhere between 8 and 10% of people investing in real estate, and they're looking for houses that they can rent or multifamilies that they can buy, and then we go into different categories. But those are the three top.
Interesting numbers. We thank you so much for sharing them with us. Matt Lee, you be well and take care.
Thank you. You too.
Real estate tips brought to you by Matt Lee of Royal LePage.